Hello everyone. And if you are a social security beneficiary, this urgent update is for you. There is a possibility you could be receiving a $1,200 check as early as next month. Yes, you heard that right. The $1,200. But before you get too excited, let's dive into the details and see what this mean for you. It looks like things are more optimistic than they have been in a while. The House of the Representatives just passed a bill that could mean an extra $1,200 in your bank account in September 2024. But wait, before you start making plans for that money, it's important to understand exactly what's happening. If you receive the Social Security Supplemental Security Income SSI or Social Security Disability Insurance SSDI, in this video is for you. So we are going to break down what this potential windfall means, how it might impact you, and what still need to happen before you see that money. Let's get straight into it. So the House of the Representative recently passed a bill is called the Social Security Recipients Support Act of 2024. If this becomes law, it would mean a one-time payment of $1,200 for everyone receiving the Social Security Retirement Benefits SSI or SSDI. So why is this happening now? There's a few reasons. First, despite the effort to control inflation, and it's still a significant issue, especially for those living on the fixed income like many social security recipients. This payment is meant to provide the some relief. Second, with the midterm elections coming up in 2024, and there's more pressure on the lawmakers to do and what's the best for the constituent. And finally, while the economy is showing the signs of the recovery, it has not been an even recovery. Many people, particularly social security beneficiaries, are still struggling. Now let's discuss the eligibility criteria. Now, who is exactly eligible for this $1,200 payment? According to the current wording of the bill, all the Social Security SSI and SSDI recipients would receive this payment. The nearly 70 million Americans who could be seeing this money in their account. So, but let's be realistic. How likely is this actually happen? And here's where we stand right now. The bill has passed the House of the Representatives, and which is a big first step, but it's not the last one. Next, the bill heads to the Senate, and the Senate will likely have its own discussions, debates, and the possibly even revisions to the bills. If the Senate makes changes, the bill would then go back to the House for the approval. After that, it would need the president's signature to become law. Now, while passing the House is the good start, there's still a long way to go before this becomes reality. So, what will this impact on your regular benefits? Many of you might be wondering how will this payment affect my regular Social Security SSI or SSDA benefits? Based on the current wording of the bill, this $1,200 would be an additional one-time payment on the top of your usual benefit, and your regular monthly payment should not be affected. So, what about those who are not receiving the Social Security SSI or SSDI? Unfortunately, this bill is only targets these groups, and there is ongoing discussion about the more financial aid for the other underrepresented groups. And but for now, this payment is focused on the Social Security recipients. So let's talk about the potential effects of this payment. On the positive side, the payment could provide a significant financial boost to the at-risk and communities and possibly stimulate the regional economies as people spend their money. So, this bill has support of the several advocacy groups that fight to the rights of the seniors and the people with the disabilities. While the $1,200 might not seem like a lot to some, these groups argue that it could make a substantial difference for those with limited financial resources. So, what can you do to help make this bill to law? First, stay informed and keep checking the credible news sources for the latest update on the bill's program. Second, reach out to your elected officials, and if you feel strongly about this issue, contact your senators and share your thoughts. Remember, they are the ones who will be voting on this week or on this next. Okay, and then finally start thinking how you might use this money. And if bill does pass, while it important not to count to your chickens before they hatch. So it's also wise to be prepared. So that's all for today update. Remember, this legislative process can be slow, so it might be a few months before we know for sure whether this payment will happen. So in this meantime, share this information with a loved one who might be eligible, and the more people who are aware and take action, this better. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the more updates on this important issue. Until next time, we will meet again.